So I knew this was the place that I needed to share with them the basics of the school board's decision this week.
And the new JCPS transportation plan is still top of mind for parents and other community leaders at today's community roundtable at Gospel Missionary Baptist Church. The Bishop's Table, as it's called. Special guests were brought in to address concerns and make sure everyone is informed. The plan cuts transportation for about 14,000 JCPS students. Those are students who currently choose to attend magnet and traditional schools, except high schools, where 75% or more of the students qualify for free and reduced lunches. And right now, that means Central and Western High School meet that mark. They keep their bus service. Jose Alonso tells us how families who depend on public transportation plan to look out for each other.
A weekly community event held at this church brings together West End Louisvillians to talk about their upcoming events or problems. One of the biggest concerns we heard today was the recent vote by JCPS.
Don't let their emergency be your emergency. To be very clear, that's not ever what the community asked for. That's not what Central asked for.
Former JCPS principal Michelle Penix addressed her neighbors about how the district's recent vote will impact their families.
What we're able to understand at this point is that magnet transportation and traditional school transportation for all students has been cut, except for a handful of schools.
An email sent to parents by JCPS says the shortage of bus drivers led to students missing class time. After addressing these concerns, Penix was approached with ideas from her neighbors.
In that room, there were hundreds of solutions. People were coming up to me saying, have they thought about this? Have they talked about this? I'd like to see our superintendent do some community sessions.
JCPS has threw down the gauntlet. It's up to us to take the challenge and figure out how to take that challenge and make the system better for our children.
Your churches, your activities, your organizations who depend on transportation, they need to have a plan B.
Towards the end of the session, District 6 School Board member Corey Scholl arrived to address their issues.
So thank you all for your engagement, thank you for your support, and we'll have more information coming about how to navigate the system soon.
Penix says this change will show who will be impacted.
We've had a number of surveys, audits, and just common sense tells us that low income are the ones that are going to suffer the most. So this issue speaks to the heart of a greater issue in our community.
While they wait on a solution, these families are making plans to help each other. In Louisville, Jose Alonso, WHAS 11 on your side.
The email went on to say if students no longer qualify for transportation to their choice school, their principal will follow up with more information next week. The school district will also provide more context on a stipend program to aid families who will need to travel.